Few people are aware of the significant health benefits that eggs, particularly for seniors, can provide, despite the fact that most people just consider them as a morning food. In fact, eggs are currently regarded by many experts as one of the world's most complete foods. How many times have you broken an egg without considering the potential consequences on your eyes, memory, or bones? What if I told you that there are 7 major health problems that seniors deal with on a daily basis, and that eating eggs in a specific style and at the proper frequency can help manage or perhaps prevent them? We're delving further into the amazing, scientifically supported health advantages of eggs for adults over 60 in this video. We'll also discuss how to maximize the benefits of this nutrient powerhouse and who should exercise caution. Therefore, you cannot afford to miss this movie if you are concerned about your health or the health of someone you love. Greetings if you're new to our channel. Our goal is to assist elders live stronger, longer, and more intelligent lives. Remember to like, subscribe, and share your viewing location in the comments section. We love to hear from our wonderful global senior community. Let's begin. Before we begin, I advise you to click the button and activate the bell if you haven't already, so you don't miss any further personalized health advice. Type 1 in the comments if you like this video. If not, input 0 to tell me how I can improve your material. 1. Promotes memory and brain health. As we get older, it's normal to take a minute to think back on our lives, including the special times we wish to remember. The warm aroma of a family meal, a beloved song from long ago, or the laughing of a grandchild. These are priceless memories. However, the golden years are clouded for many seniors by the silent anxiety of memory loss and cognitive deterioration. Something as basic as an egg, yes, a mere egg, can have a startling impact in this situation. One of the best natural sources of choline, a vitamin essential to brain function, is eggs. Acetylcholine is a neurotransmitter involved in mood modulation and memory formation, and its production requires choline. It facilitates better communication between brain cells, which enables us to understand ideas, remember details, and maintain mental acuity into old age. The impact that this one nutrient can have is really astounding. According to a seminal study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older persons who consumed more choline performed better cognitively and were less likely to develop Alzheimer's disease. Here's the twist, though. The majority of individuals don't get nearly enough choline from their regular meals, and as they age, the gap widens. Nearly 30% of your daily choline requirements can be met by eating just one egg, which provides choline in an absorbable, natural form. It's a consistent, nourishing method of protecting your brain, day by day, breakfast by breakfast, rather than a miracle drug. Furthermore, the advantages go beyond the physical. In the face of aging's uncertainties, knowing that you're taking care of your mind provides you a sense of control, dignity, and hope, all of which are crucial. However, the narrative of the egg is not over yet. Most of the nutrients are found in the yolk, which is frequently mistruly feared. In addition to choline, it has trace amounts of B vitamins and omega-3 fatty acids, which are important for emotional stability and mental clarity. It's as though nature has skillfully encased a brain-boosting item in a straightforward shell. Therefore, if you've been wondering if eggs are worth including in your diet, the stories and the science both agree. They support not only the physical body, but also the core of our identity, memories, clarity, and relationships with others we care about. Speaking of connections, did you know that your vision, which is equally vital, may be protected by the same egg that feeds your brain? Next, you might be surprised by what's inside the yolk. Please let me know in the first remark below if you're still watching and finding these insights useful. Let's now discuss point number 2. 2. Preserves the health of the eyes. Many seniors start to notice minor but significant changes in their vision as the years pass. Needing to hold a photo a little closer to focus it, having trouble seeing fine print, or seeing halos around lights at night. Over time, these seemingly insignificant moments may feel like a loss of awareness of the world's vibrant features. The words on a handwritten letter, the hues of a sunset, or the gleam in a loved one's eyes. But what if those priceless moments of clarity could be preserved by something as commonplace as an egg? Lutein and zeaxanthin, two amazing nutrients found in eggs, particularly the yolks, have been demonstrated to preserve and even improve eye health. The macula, which is in charge of sharp central vision, is where these antioxidants build up in the retina. Their function is to lessen oxidative stress and filter damaging blue light, two main causes of cataracts and age-related macular degeneration. The majority of individuals are unaware that lutein and zeaxanthin are not naturally produced by the body. They must be obtained through diet, and of all the food sources, eggs provide them in a highly accessible form, which means that our bodies can absorb them more effectively than they could from only vegetables. Seniors, whose digestive efficiency frequently deteriorates with age, should pay particular attention to that. Research provides compelling evidence for this. According to a research in the Journal of Nutrition, eating 1 egg a day dramatically raised blood levels of lutein and zeaxanthin, which are linked to better macular pigment density, a crucial indicator of eye health. According to a different study, eating eggs can lower your risk of severe age-related macular degeneration by over 40%. However, it goes beyond science. It's about maintaining your ability to read comfortably, drive securely and confidently, see your grandchild smile, and sense a connection to the world via your eyes. Eggs, which are so basic and well-known, subtly give you the ability to see better, see life in all its details, and see longer. Even while it's amazing that a single dish can help preserve your vision, the surprises don't end there. Indeed, the same egg that improves your vision might also hold the key to something even more important: preserving your strength and self-reliance as you get older. Let's discuss the benefits of eggs for your muscles and why they are more important than ever. Third, it prevents fragility and strengthens muscles. Getting out of a chair seems different, slower, heavier, and a little less certain for many individuals as they age. Things that used to seem simple, like walking for longer than a few minutes, lifting a supermarket bag, or ascending stairs, now call for careful consideration, balance, and even caution. This slow decline in strength can be alarming for elders in addition to being annoying. Independence, self-assurance, and the ability to move freely without fear are more important than physical prowess. Maintaining muscle mass in your 60s, 70s, and beyond is so essential for your survival and goes beyond just being a fitness objective. Surprisingly, eggs might contain one of the most straightforward yet effective secrets to maintaining your physical strength. Eggs are perfect for aging bodies since they are one of the few complete protein sources that are both reasonably priced and easily digested. There are roughly 6 to 7 grams of high-quality protein in each egg. Your muscles require all 9 of these important amino acids in order to grow, mend, and regenerate. Additionally, eggs are easy to prepare in a variety of ways and are pleasant on the stomach, in contrast to several other foods high in protein. The natural age-related decrease of muscle mass and strength, known as sarcopenia, is what makes this particularly crucial. It starts in your 50s and gets worse as you age, frequently going undiagnosed until it causes weakness, instability, and falls. Here's the good news, though. Seniors who eat enough protein, particularly in the morning, maintain noticeably more muscle strength and mobility than those who don't, according to studies. A natural solution to that demand is eggs. They provide the energy your muscles need, whether they are scrambled, poached, or hard-boiled. Additionally, Maintaining an upright posture, walking without assistance, and engaging in the small activities that offer happiness, like caring for a garden, cooking for family, or dancing at a wedding, are just as important as gaining muscle. An egg can serve as more than just a meal. It can be a silent safeguard against the loss of mobility that many people worry about but rarely discuss. However, as important as having strong muscles is, they are based on a foundation that is sometimes disregarded: having strong bones. No amount of muscle can keep you upright if your bones are unhealthy. We'll also learn how eggs help create and maintain your skeleton, one of the most vital bodily structures, in the following section. Please let me know in the first remark below if you're still watching and finding these insights useful. Let's continue with point 4 now. 4. Promotes bone health. Standing tall has a subtly potent effect. It's presence, not simply stance. Additionally, maintaining stability and upright posture is one of the biggest obstacles to aging for many seniors. Fragile frames, bent backs, and broken bones don't appear suddenly. They appear after years of gradual deterioration, a gradual loss of strength that all too frequently goes unrecognized, until eventually it does not. With good reason, calcium is frequently mentioned in relation to bone health. However, one aspect of that discussion is lacking: a silent partner that establishes whether calcium is actually taken and utilized by the body. Vitamin D is that nutrient. Surprisingly, the egg yolk in your refrigerator is one of its most accessible sources. Our bodies naturally manufacture less vitamin D from sunshine as we age, but we still need more of it. The calcium we take in may be wasted if we don't get enough vitamin D, much like when you try to build a building without nails to keep it together. This is where eggs come into play. Together with phosphorus and protein, which are also essential for preserving bone strength and density, they offer a mild, reliable source of vitamin D. According to scientific research, seniors who consume enough vitamin D are much less likely to have fractures, particularly hip fractures, which are among the most debilitating injuries that an older adult may sustain. For someone over 70, a fall that a younger person might dismiss could result in months of recuperation or the complete loss of their independence. Regular egg consumption essentially strengthens your foundation in addition to providing you with nutrients. It's about maintaining your freedom to move around your house without help, staying mobile, and carrying on with your life as you see fit. Each egg you consume is a silent investment in steadiness, fortitude, and the will to persevere. And many people are unaware of this. You might be surprised to learn how deeply bones and the heart are related. Indeed, the things you eat have an impact on your heart, the organ that has supported you throughout your life. The next section will explain how eggs affect heart health and why they may not be the bad guy you were previously told they were. This is one of the most misunderstood relationships in nutrition today. 5. Promotes heart health. The heart has always been more than just an organ to the majority of us. It represents life, love, and all that sustains us. It beats for our loved ones, our hobbies, our cherished memories, and the aspirations we continue to pursue. Therefore, safeguarding our hearts in our latter years becomes a very personal matter that is not only medical but also emotional. However, eggs have unjustly been branded as heart hazards for decades. Many elderly people ignored them because they were afraid of cholesterol, according to out-of-date information. Today, however, science presents a totally different and much more optimistic picture. Although eggs do contain dietary cholesterol, we now know that this does not always result in elevated blood cholesterol levels for the majority of people. The beneficial cholesterol that helps prevent heart disease, HDL, can actually be increased by eating eggs. Perhaps more significantly, eggs are a great source of nutrients that actively promote cardiovascular health, such as choline, vitamin B12, and selenium, all of which lower inflammation and aid in blood pressure and blood vessel regulation. A thorough study that followed over 400,000 people and was published in the British Medical Journal found no connection between moderate egg consumption and heart disease. In fact, those who regularly ate eggs showed some protective effects. It serves as a subdued yet potent reminder that sometimes eating is about balance rather than terror. Eggs provide a natural, cost-effective method of cardiac nutrition, especially for seniors, without the need for artificial supplements or intricate regimens. In addition to being nourishment, a boiled egg in the morning is a tiny gesture of support for your most important muscle. It upholds the rhythm that has sustained you over a lifetime of feeling, exertion, and stamina. Because your heart deserves to be strengthened, nourished, and trusted with every beat, it might be time to welcome eggs back to your table with thankfulness rather than guilt. Speaking of strength, your immune system is another aspect of health that is frequently disregarded, yet becomes increasingly important every year. And the egg has something to say about that too, as you'll soon learn. 6. Supports immunity. The immune system's silent power, constantly at work in the background, is something we frequently take for granted. It protects us against the common winter colds, the unexpected infections, and the unseen dangers that could quickly spread if ignored. However, that defense inevitably erodes with age. The body's defenses aren't as active or swift as they used to be. Furthermore, even a slight sickness can worsen for many elderly people. Because of this, every decision we make in our latter years, and every meal we eat has a greater meaning. Surprisingly, the simple, healthy egg may already be in your kitchen and is one of the best methods to boost your immune system. Despite their seemingly simple appearance, eggs contain a potent blend of nutrients that strengthen the immune system. They include a lot of vitamin A, which is good for your skin, and the lining of your respiratory system, which is the body's first line of defense against infections. Additionally, they supply selenium, a trace mineral that boosts immunity and makes it easier for your body to identify and combat dangerous intruders. Both high-quality protein and vitamin B12 are equally vital because they promote the creation of white blood cells, which are your immune system's troops. Eggs are a small, easily digested source of energy for elderly people who may have trouble absorbing nutrients or who may eat less because of changes in appetite. They are healthful in every way, easy to prepare, and easy on the stomach. However, the constancy that eggs bring is just as powerful as their nutritional value. A silent defense tactic could be as easy as eating a warm scrambled egg for dinner or a soft boiled egg for breakfast. One that makes you feel a little more resilient every day, helps you recover from illnesses more quickly, and keeps you healthy during flu season. The lovely thing is right here. Your energy, appetite, and sense of fullness all return when your immune system is stronger. This leads us to weight management, a topic that many seniors face but rarely discuss. You might be surprised to learn that eggs can help you maintain a healthy weight or lose excess weight. Let's examine it more closely. 7. Aids in maintaining a healthy weight. Our relationship with our body evolves as we get older. Weight becomes to have greater importance after first being a matter of vanity or numbers on a scale. Unintentional weight loss can be a silent warning sign for some seniors, an indication that something more serious is going on within. For others, gaining weight gradually causes weariness that wasn't there before, increases blood pressure, and strains joints. However, in all situations, keeping a body that feels strong, stable, and nourished, rather than simply gaining or losing weight, is the real problem. Here's where eggs subtly provide something exceptional. Eggs offer long-lasting, significant nourishment, in contrast to a lot of processed foods that make us feel full for a short while before making us hungry again. Eggs provide long-lasting energy, promote metabolism, and help control hunger hormones with their balanced combination of high-quality protein, healthy fats, and vital nutrients. According to studies, seniors who eat a high-protein breakfast, like eggs, in the morning tend to consume fewer calories throughout the day. Not because they are on a diet, but rather because their bodies feel full. That feeling of fullness is emotional as well as bodily. It allows you to consume with awareness rather than in response. Additionally, eggs provide a concentrated dose of calories and nutrients in a tiny, convenient packaging for seniors who may be less likely to eat because of changes in appetite, illness, or medication. However, the best gift eggs available in this area might not have anything to do with calories. It has to do with honor. You gain control, self-assurance, and vitality when you can naturally and healthily manage your weight. It's about going a bit farther, standing a little taller, keeping up with your grandchildren, and getting through the day comfortably. Eggs can therefore be a potent ally, not in the quest for perfection, but in the process of feeling good about yourself, whether you're attempting to recover from illness or just want to maintain equilibrium. Nevertheless, despite all of these health advantages, eggs also serve a function that is sometimes disregarded and that goes far beyond memory or muscle. What if we told you that something as simple as an egg might even help you heal emotionally or maintain your mental clarity when you confront the most difficult obstacles in life? You might be surprised by what happens next, so stay with us. In conclusion, a simple egg, a present that lasts. It's almost poetic that something as small, unassuming, and well-known as an egg can subtly support the very foundations of senior health, not with noise or novelty, but with consistency, nutrition, and a dash of natural wisdom. In a world that frequently seeks complexity, fancy diets, pricey supplements, and constantly shifting health advice, you've learned throughout your life to appreciate the things that really count, such as resilience, mental clarity, a steady heart, independence, and the capacity to keep going. You've discovered that the small things, a daily stroll, a kind remark, or a lunch with someone you share, are what really give life purpose. At this point in life, the egg turns into one of those tiny, inconspicuous objects that is still filled with all the things your body and mind require. Consider it. Your memory, vision, bones, muscles, heart, immune system, and weight, all of which deteriorate with age, can all be strengthened by eating one egg. Nevertheless, you're investing in your independence and well-being with each bite. Just genuine food with real benefits. No marketing tricks, no prescriptions. However, this is arguably the most potent aspect of all. At any age, making the decision to take care of oneself is a radical act of hope. Chasing youth is not the point. It's about respecting your life and treating your body with the dignity it still merits. You have tales to share, love to give, and days worth living to the fullest no matter how old you are, 65 or 95. And that is made possible by a well-nourished physique. Don't only envision a meal when you crack open an egg next time. Take in a silent act of bravery, a natural gift, or a tiny daily reminder that I still exist, matter, and take care of myself. We also encourage you to continue learning with us if this has inspired you. Because more commonplace items, like eggs, have undiscovered health, energy, and longevity benefits. We'll look at another kitchen essential in our upcoming video that has scientifically proven advantages that could alter your perspective on aging.